to go back. I see there have been a lot of posts and see if I can answer any of these real quick. Yes, I do see someone posted brokerlist.com. That is the one that I typically use. Brooklyn, I see your question about using Zillow versus LandWatch. You're not doing anything wrong, but you only need LandWatch to get that data. Don't worry too much about what Zillow says. They're often not correct, and also they skew their data, in my opinion, by in many ways. Their data is not accurate. Hi, Jason. Okay, next let's go on to the marketing tracker. So I use a marketing tracker. I alluded to it a minute ago. Just a spreadsheet where I'm listing the names of the groups that I'm posting in, and I'm adding them to the marketing tracker. And because Facebook does have a limit of how many groups you can post to. So if I get past, I think it's 20 right now. So if I've posted into 20 groups and I can't post anymore, then I take the URL link of the marketplace listing and I just paste it in as a discussion post. But just make sure you don't post too many at once or you'll end up in Facebook jail. Which brings me to a question I've been asked quite a few times. How do I do this without getting flagged on Facebook? You know, some of the problems with Facebook include over posting. So if you sit down and you post boom, 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 boom to a bunch of places, over posting and posting too fast will put you in Facebook jail. Or repeating the same action too many times. Like if you're putting the same headline or the same photo too many times, you'll get flagged. So keep the post simple. Just start with a really good picture and a headline like 10 acres outside of Dallas with power and water. And then let them know what your website is. Remember, the website is the point from which all your marketing goes out. So you really want to keep pointing everyone back to your website. One other thing I'll mention that does get leads, but not quite as well, it's a little bit more troublesome, is Craigslist. And it doesn't work in every area. It hasn't really changed much in 25 years, so they're not as fancy as Facebook or land.com, but it's still a great resource to find buyers in certain areas, especially the more, senior buyers that maybe aren't on Facebook. So find your property's local Craigslist site. So that's where you're going to put it. So if it's in Dallas, you're going to go to Dallas's Craigslist site. And then you'll want to post in the housing, real estate for sale section and not the just for sale section. So if you're going to post more than one ad for the same property, be sure to change the order of the photos, have a different title, change the first paragraph in the description so you don't get flagged. It's kind of the same as with Facebook in that way. Now, I highly recommend coming up with some kind of a marketing tracker, and that way you can keep track of where you posted on which day, because what I've found is, especially with Facebook, you've kind of got to post a few times. Like I have multiple properties, so this will be a different strategy if you only have one or two. Like I have about 30 properties for sale right now, so I need a way to keep track of which property I post into which group on which day so that each of my properties gets a little bit of love every week, a little bit of Facebook love. It helps me just keep up too with making sure I'm covering my bases. All right, so you also might want to create a schedule, for when you have to renew and maybe when you're going to drop the price. And if you try to post into too many groups, you might want to create a second marketplace ad and that kind of thing, just to figure out, if you can get it to more people. Jason, I see your comment about Texas being a non-disclosure state, so don't use Zillow because it's not the public information. Use the Land Watch. Gotcha. Okay, well, a lot of people are asking me to coach them or mentor them, and I just want to know, what are you stuck on? Like, what are you, if you could have a magical program with all your needs met, what would it have? Put a comment in this chat and tell me what you want from me, what you want help with. Because I'm not selling my time, because I am running a business and I'm trying to help you out here, but I want to know exactly what you want me to help you do. And I mean, some of you know that I've mentored a small group of people over the last several months, and I've, pulled back the curtain just to show exactly what I'm doing in my business. I've created a step-by-step A to Z blueprint showing exactly how I've been able to average about $35,000 per deal. And I've released this blueprint to see if it could help other people get started in their land business. And I'm keeping that open for just a little bit longer. And I'm offering it for $997 right now, but it won't stay that way. That's probably a 50% discount. So it's a self-study. There's videos and printed materials, and it really just shows you exactly what I do all the way through from the beginning to the end. Once you finish and complete going through it, and you're implementing the strategies and the deals start coming in, if you want my help and you can joint venture with me on your deal, I'll do a deal review on it. I'll consult with you on exactly what I would do all the way through closing. And if that interests you, or if you have any questions about how I invest, just reach out to me by posting a question on this page in Facebook, or send me a private message, or email chris@landflipping101.com. I do love hearing about your journey into real estate and what you're hoping to gain. So tell me what your goals are, and let's get your land investing business moving forward. You can do this, and I'll help you. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.